This video is brought to you by StockAgogo.com, stock photos.
Hey everybody, welcome to Turner Classic Movies. I'm Ben Mankiewicz, and our month-long festival of family-friendly films continues now with a comedy from Disney, released to theaters back in 1975, The Strongest Man in the World. This was actually the third and final film in Disney's unofficial Medfield College trilogy. The trilogy began 5 years earlier with The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, a film we just aired previously on TCM. That was the film that introduced Kurt Russell as a happy-go-lucky college kid, Joe Flynn as the ever-exasperated Dean Higgins, and the rest of the wacky gang at the financially strapped Medfield College. In this outing, the chemistry students accidentally create a formula that gives people superhuman strength, at least temporarily. Kurt Russell was 24 years old at this time. He'd been acting since he was about 6. But a few years earlier, Russell had stepped away from acting to give his real dream a shot, playing professional baseball. In the early 1970s, Russell played some minor league ball for the AA affiliate of the California Angels, and he was pretty good until he tore the rotator cuff of his throwing arm, and that's when Russell decided his real future was in acting, and the guys at Disney were more than happy to welcome him back. Kurt Russell, of course, is still acting today, but here he is back in 1975, playing the strongest man in the world.
I'll hold your books.
Dexter, how'd you do that?
Dexter? Hey, Dexter, you're going the wrong way.
No, I'm not. Come on!
Kurt Russell's acting career was just starting to kick into high gear when he made The Strongest Man in the World. But this film marked the final big screen appearance for the man who played Dean Higgins, actor Joe Flynn. Joe Flynn had been a fixture on television during much of the 1960s, thanks especially to his role as the hapless commanding officer in the TV sitcom McHale's Navy. By the 1970s, Flynn was finding a lot of work in Disney films like this one, playing essentially the same character, or at least the same type of character, in just about all of them. But between the time Flynn finished shooting The Strongest Man in the World and the time it opened in theaters, he died of a heart attack, and he was only 49 years old. Coming up next, we've got another tale of a wacky invention on a college campus in a film released 14 years before this one, as today's Disney Marathon continues here on Turner Classic Movies.
Today on Turner Classic Movies, our lineup may be mousy, but it's got muscle. Next with The Absent-Minded Professor. Then Fred McMurray heads back to the laboratory for Son of Flubber. And learn about your favorite family classics in the age of believing the Disney live-action classics. TCM.com slips you a Mickey today.